1 part bourbon. Crushed ice. Thank you for coming and being the first guest.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Realizing that I'm trying to do things at my time.
I'm Hank McCann, I'm the Kent County Republican Chairman. And
Hayes, and I'm running for the state representative position of the 29th district.
I'm Cheryl Frecourt, and I'm running for the 32nd representative district.
David Anderson, running for the 31st district. I'm a current Dover City Councilman.
I would like to give a thanks to Becky and Pat Donahue, who hosted this tonight. He is our representative from the 11th, Jeff Spiegelman. Yes. Go ahead, say something.
Thank you, everybody. Just here to support Gene. Thank you.
We do have the 11th RD Chairman.
My name is John Foles. I'm a chicken farmer. We
got the 33rd RD Chairman here.
Hi, Dave Hay. Thank you for supporting Gene and our future recorder of deeds.
Yeah. Now, we're all here this afternoon for Gene Thornton.
Tell us about it.
And I gotta say, I'm very proud of her. She did retire as a full colonel. She couldn't quite make it to the next step. But
you realize she can kill you without leaving a mark.
But all I know is that Gene has done a great job campaigning, and she'll win this thing without a doubt. Gene, come on. It's all about you.
Well, thank you all for being here, and I would like to say if I've done a good job, it's because I've had a lot of help, and I know we're going to be successful. For today, I'd like to thank Kathy Bird, who's on the co-host committee, Pat, Finance Director, Jennings, and my scheduler, Ann Kane, over here. You all saw my car when you came in the walkway, Eugenia Thornton, recorder of deeds. Protecting your greatest assets. Okay, so that's, what my name is and the job I want to do and how I'm going to do it. But since this has been a very successful fundraiser, and I appreciate everything you guys have done, tomorrow I'm going to take it down. I'm going to have some things added on the side windows. I'm going to have courage, competence, candor, and commitment added to the side windows. Now the back says what my name is and what I'm going to do, but those side windows are going to say who I am. And I bring competence, candor, courage, and commitment to every job that I have, and I will bring it to the recorder of deeds as well. And I'll just take a minute to talk a little bit about how each of those relate to the office. Like courage, well, that's obvious because I have a Bronze Star from Desert Storm, and I've saved somebody's life in a metro station, and I broke up a knife fight once. That's not the kind of courage that matters when you're a recorder of deeds. The kind of courage that we're needing for recorder of deeds is the kind of courage to say, hey, state of Delaware, you are not going to get the excess fees that we've collected from Kent Countyans just because you, no offense, Jeff, you aren't managing your budget right. You come and raid our coffers. They come and do that when I'm recorder of deeds, they're going to have a big fight on their hands because that's our money to stay in Kent County. I'm exploring right now trying to eliminate developments and people from paying fees on common areas. But that is another little fight that I plan on having. You also have to fight with levy court a little bit because they're the ones who control the purse strings. So I want to make sure that my staff's got the budget, they can do the best job they can possibly do. So that's the kind of courage we need. Candor. Well, anybody who knows me knows it's truth to power. I'm very good at that. The kind of candor that we need is someone to say, you know, here's what we're doing right, let's keep on doing it. And here's what we're not doing right, and here's what we need to do about it. And I'm also already going around to civic groups, Rotaries, HOAs and whatnot. I've given a speech about 3 times already on house stealing and what can be done about it. That we don't have the new software that would enable you to know if someone's monkeying around with the stuff that's recorded already. Sussex has got it. Those are some things we need to do. As far as competence, well, I mean, how many here were at the regional meeting when I spoke?
And
Okay.
I liked your speech, that's awesome.
Thank you. So I did, top 10 reasons why you need to vote for me, and I took it 1, 2, 3 as to how my military experience, you know, relates to this. It takes a little bit of time to explain. I'm not going to do it now, but anybody who didn't put their hands up, get with somebody who did put their hand up, and then you can explain that to you. For those of you who are not military, I can explain to you at least my education. I have a master's in public administration. I have taken many master's levels courses in public records keeping from American University. I have a certificate for that. I have taken master's levels courses in public affairs, so that's going to help me tell the story to the taxpayers about what we're doing in recorder of deeds. I want to say that it's not that I have these degrees, it's that I did it on my own at night while I was working full time. And that's the important thing, is that I didn't just get 1 degree and stop there. You know, I continued to grow and learn, and I'm still wanting to grow and learn. I never stop learning. Okay, so that's competence, and the last is commitment. Well, I mean, I moved to Kent County in 2000, and my husband's mom lived up in New Jersey, Toms River, and my mom lived at Westminster Village. And ever since then, it took me about 2 years. First, I worked at Cloran and Brand, excuse me, I didn't work at Cloran and Brand, but I worked at Schwartz & Schwartz for a while. I worked for the state of Delaware in as a receptionist or something in one of their offices. And then I started working volunteer basis for the Heart Association. And I kind of worked my way up through the ranks of volunteers to become president. I had the honor of being the last president of the Kent County Heart Association. And then we had to merge, a forced merger, to save money with Sussex, and I was elected to be the president of the Southern Delaware Heart Association. And I take great pride in that because the fellow that wanted the job was the CEO of one of the hospitals in Sussex County. You know, obviously, he could bring a lot more resources and more money. And the fact that I was selected by Lisa and others, you know, it really meant a lot to me because it meant that the work I had done was being appreciated. And I'm a worker, you know, when I get my teeth on, I'm gonna work, you know, I'm gonna work. So I'm a regional planning commissioner. Paul will tell you I made immediate impact when I joined. I found that we were doing a couple things that weren't in accordance with state law. It just been overlooked. By June, that was straight. I said I joined in January. By June, that was straight. And I also had written an ordinance for cleaner water and cleaner air for Kent County. That ordinance never got passed, but because of the 2 laws that I found out about, and pension was being paid to the things that were in that ordinance anyway, so I got my way, so that was good. You know, anyway works, right? Right? So I've done that, and then recently I have been made a board member representing Kent County on the Friends of the Delaware Archives, which my love of history, and maybe something there. I might be able to provide a little bit of linkage, so I'm kind of excited about that possibility as well. So anyway, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Justify